What is up, collectors? Today we're going to take a look at the Spartan Armor Customizer Pack II. This is a Halo Mega Construx set with 67 pieces. I found this at Ross, which is a clothing retailer, and they don't really have a good website where you can order online from, but typically if you have one of these retailers near you, they're known to have some Mega Construx hiding around here and there, and I managed to get this set for 50% off the $10 price, and they say the comparable price is about $8. But this is a pretty good discount for this set. And before we get right into it, let's take a look at the back of the box. Here in the front, you can see that there would be 2 weapons under there, under the sticker, and there's 3 armor sets for each Spartan, which consist of the chest, the shoulders, and different helmets. And taking a look at the back quickly, here you can see what you're getting. There's one orange Spartan, there's one white Spartan, and they come in the various different armor sets. Here you have the basic Halo 4 armor set, the basic Halo 3, Halo 2 style armor set, and then there's also the basic Halo Wars style armor set for 1. And then there's a different kind of Spartan here for the orange figure. So we're going to open this up. It was only $5, and so I figured we can start talking about the set right off the gate. It's definitely, I think, an interesting choice, to say the least, that Mega Construx chose white and orange for these 2 figures. I definitely don't think that's very army buildable. So right off the gate, I mean, there's not a lot of reason, unless you're a hardcore collector, to pick up more than one of these. A little explosion there, but we're done with this box now. And we're going to get right into it. So here you can see there are 2 armor crates at the bottom. They have different colored stands. There's one dark olive green here with the orange one, and then there's a white, they say cookies and cream, I believe, for this kind of white with the darker flakes in it. So we're going to pop everything out quickly, and we'll take one more look here while they're in the plastic sprues. Here's all the different armors and Spartan pieces that you'll get, and also you get 2 magnums for the 1 Spartan, which is cool, and you get the new molded battle rifle, which is a great piece. And I think it's kind of rare. So we'll gently pop all these out into our workspace. Get out the figures. Oh, there they go. They're in there pretty good, which is good. And I figured it was part of the fun, part of the process to pop them all out here on camera. You could, of course, probably, hopefully see this yourself when you go to Ross or somewhere nearby and pick one of these up. For only $5, I feel like it's really hard to go wrong with this set. However, I think the $10 is a little steep for a couple of very uniquely colored Spartans. I shot one piece out up there, that's what I was grabbing. So here we have the 2 armor crates. We are going to pose them up after we take a quick look. So, unlike other videos, as you've noticed, I don't have a lot of equipment going on. I don't have a huge, crazy setup or anything going on. But, I'd like to be able to show you all these armors. So rather than spend all the time going through every single armor piece in the set, I actually managed to pick up some of these figures in some of the eBay lots, which must mean they're unpopular if people are willing to throw them in with their other figures. But I've actually picked up tons of pieces for these figures over time. And what you just saw was I was grabbing the extra pieces to complete one more figure to show off. So before that, we're just going to push all the armor off to the side here. We'll take a quick look. Here we get a gray Magnum, if it'll focus, and you get 2 of those. And then you get a black battle rifle here. I think it's very interesting that they went for the different colored weapons in this set. It doesn't make a lot of sense that they weren't just black across the board, especially because both Spartans have a black undersuit. Let's see if we can get it to focus. So we're going to focus on the white Spartans. This is the first armor set. It's identical to the Spartan armor sets that are in the Battle for the Ark, like the Halo Wars style blind bags. And so this armor has been around for quite some time. It was also in the Foxtrot blind bags with the red Spartan in there. That was a rare with the energy sword. Not necessarily my favorite armor, but definitely army buildable, especially in the fact that if you're trying to do like the Arctic, the Cobra Clash kind of thing, and you wanted a bunch of white Spartans for that Halo Wars 2 look, then this Spartan will do excellent for you. Next, we have, this is one of the ones from the lot. Here we have the Halo 4 style 343 armor inspired Spartan. I think this armor set always looks pretty good. Again, cookies and cream, I've probably mentioned it before, is not my favorite. But this one isn't bad, and I like the blue visor. I think that is a good contrast. with this armor. So here we have the 2 white ones down here now. Here comes the 3rd. And this is the more newly molded, I guess, Halo 3, kind of Halo 2 style of Spartan. He looks just like the Master Chief, but in a different color. And he's a good figure too. Again, I don't think there's a lot of reason to have a lot of this figure, unless maybe you're doing something for like a multiplayer mock or something, where there was a free-for-all and they could be this color. But a good figure nonetheless to have one of course. Now let's get started with the orange ones. So the first white one I showed you was the default in the package. Here's the default orange one in the package. So it's that Master Chief style Halo 3, Halo 2 armor on. Nothing special. Again, I should have mentioned that these armor types came in the New Dawn blind bags a lot, and every Master Chief basically molded in recent times has been with this armor set on. But a good figure nonetheless. Here we have the Halo 4 style one. I definitely don't like this metallic blue visor with this orange. I think the contrast is just kind of ugly. I mean, at least it's unique and it stands out. I think it looks maybe better with this armor set here. I think this is the same helmet as they used for the original Fred figure with 104 on the booster frame. But kind of ugly. At least this one's kind of unique and it'll add to your collection in a maybe meaningful way. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck with a lot of these kind of common looking Spartans. So we'll just lay them out here so you can see what you get. And then you would probably fill your crates with all the extra armor, which is a great addition, so you don't have just armor lying around or getting lost. You have the nice stands for display. And all the armor fits in there pretty well. I probably recommend taking the chest and the chest and back pieces apart if you're going to stick it all in here, because I don't think it fits like that. But that's it for this review. So this was the Spartan Customizer Pack number 2, if you want to see that again. And it's a decent set. Of course, you don't get all 6 figures. You're only going to get the 2 figures. And they are definitely not standouts by any stretch of the imagination. But they're unique to the set. They're not very army buildable. But if you can find them cheap, which I'm hoping you can, definitely pick them up. Just to be that completionist, huh? And you get good weapons with it too. So you can't really go wrong. On the aftermarket, it's probably a little more expensive, seeing as how they're not really in stores anymore, or they're not the current line in stores anymore. So there's a certain value to finding them, I guess. And they're not worth flipping if you find a ton, so I would just say try and get one for yourself. Anyway, I'll talk to you in the next one, collectors. Happy hunting.